Cinéfilos, bienvenidos a estas entrevistas donde tuve la oportunidad de platicar con el elenco adulto, director y productora de It, capítulo 2. Aquí me confesaron algunos de sus mayores miedos y fobias y además me confesaron si realmente se sentían presionados por la aprobación de Stephen King.
So I believe that maybe when people read the book after seeing the film, they will probably have you guys in mind, you know, with your characters, they will picture how you look like. But the first time that you read the book, how did you picture the characters that you are now playing?
I had tried to read it when I was younger, but I think I just wasn't the time for me to read it. So it was around when we were making this film. So as I knew it was happening, and in my prep, for me, the character looked like me.
Because I read the book after I saw the miniseries from the 90s, so I always thought that, what's his name, Dennis? What was the guy's name, Dennis? Yeah, just Dennis.
You don't give a shit.
Did you guys felt any pressure of Stephen King watching you perform his so iconic characters?
I did not let that enter my mindset, because that would be a downer. But I think he's going to be happy. I know that he was really impressed with the first film, and he's a big supporter of Andy's work as the director. Yeah, I think he's really going to enjoy this. He actually tweeted that he had seen the first cut or something like that, and he was very happy with it.
He was pleased?
That was saving grace.
No. Please.
Do you guys have any particular phobia?
I can't handle really high heights, but like on buildings. I'm okay on top of mountains and stuff.
Like vertigo or not?
Yeah, I get a little vertigo.
I can't do deep water ocean. You know, people sail 5 miles out and they go, let's take a dip. You're out of your mind if you think I'm gonna get in an ocean and
I just don't like being outside.
Yeah.
This is perfect for
You
you.
have agoraphobia.
I just don't like the woods. Like when friends would be like, let's camp.
Like
Oh, really?
nature.
That's...
I don't like
Not a
the
camper?
camping, hiking. When people like go on a hike, I'm always like,
Are you a
if
beach guy then?
cavemen, beach, I can't stand. Because if cavemen and
Do you
people
have-
came back and they saw us like camping and being and hiking, they'd be like, why are you doing this? No, I don't have agoraphobia because I go to movie
He doesn't
theaters.
know yet.
It's different. I will get in my car and drive to a movie theater.
Discovering them today more and more. So.
We discovered that we have a joint phobia.
Right, of closed places, you know.
Oh, really?
enclosed
Is that
space.
because of Comic-Con?
No,
Well,
it's because
that's
of
crowded,
James.
right? Like,
It's only because of James. He brought it into my like sphere of knowledge.
It's movies where like people are trapped in like
Being very alive,
or having to get through a really tight pipe.
you have one scene in the movie that we can see in the mirrors
Oh,
scene.
yes.
There's a scene where you have to like really put your body.
Yeah, that was pretty horrible for me and disgusting. Even just talking about it a lot today, because people have asked that question a lot, I get
Oh, really?
a little.
27 years. I dreamt of you. I craved you. I've missed you.
¿Ustedes como latinoamericanos creen que hay una diferencia en cómo se percibe el horror en cuanto a Estados Unidos? Hay, digamos, algunos tintes por ahí más de su nacionalidad, por así decirlo, o de las cosas que nosotros culturalmente tenemos cercanía al horror, a diferencia de Estados Unidos, ¿o creen que es igual a nivel mundial?
Como latinoamericanos tenemos un espectro más amplio de influencias. Sí, el folclore, las leyendas, los mitos locales, pero también la literatura local. El público americano está muy acostumbrado a beber de las películas de horror y de la cultura local. Nosotros como latinoamericanos obviamente fuimos permeables al cine de Hollywood, pero yo como artista tengo un rango de influencias que es más vasto.
Es un plus realmente, cuanto más culturas, cuanto más expuesto esté uno al mundo, más tiene de dónde elegir. Sí, claro.
We need to finish it. For good.
I've seen all of us die. It consumes us from the inside until we don't have a choice anymore. You lied.
So was it frightening to have Bill Skarsgård on set on costume? Was it creepy, like from a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
10?
Yeah, I mean, because
like you were like having to go to therapy afterwards.
You remember
you were really
that
pretending
day.
not to.
I think it was the first day that we had an encounter with Pennywise on set. Bill is very intimidating in that form once he's got all the, the get up on, and he's, about 6'7", or he's tall in the Pennywise outfit. He's extremely tall. So yeah, I found it kind of unnerving. I didn't know how I could react and communicate with him, and if he was going to be method on it or not. So I just kind of kept my mouth shut and went for it.
Just passing by.
Yeah, you just don't know where to look.
Well, I'll tell you, it wasn't him being on set. It was just doing the read-through from day one. He really scared me. He got me. He got me. I thought I was too cool for school. I thought, oh, we're just going to read through the script. No one's really acting. And first scene, he made me scream. And, like, jumped, scared, like, full-on jump scare. And so, yeah, he got me.
We'll come back to you. We didn't stop it.
Pennywise.
The clown. We can't let it happen again.
Wow, that's a really funny pranks. Have you ever done any horror pranks to anyone? Like, I'm gonna scare this person, and then maybe cross the line.
I used to live in a road called Marjorie Park Road. I did a movie. It was like a British Bollywood crossover, and I got a mannequin from that movie at the end of it, and I took it home, and because we lived in Marjorie Park Road, we called it Marjorie, and we'd always put it in a different room of the house, and so we'd put it in the shower, we'd put it in somebody's bed, all that kind of stuff, and it would frighten the shit out of everybody, And so we did do that. But then the other thing that I just thought is, I did once convince my sister that we were playing hide and seek. She found me, and when she found me, I said, "No, you've not found me." And she was like, "Yeah, have you found you?" And I was like, "No,
so
I'm
creepy.
not James. I'm James's
It's
ghost."
like the movie Us.
James killed himself, and I'm his ghost. And she ran downstairs crying, told my granny. My granny ran upstairs thinking that I'd somehow died or something like that. And I came downstairs laughing my head off, and like she towed my balls.
Oh, man.
They were all in bits. Everybody was terrified. Joy was really crying. So like when she told my granny that like James has killed himself, like they were like, "What the fuck is going on?" So I got punished fairly severely. I got not grounded. I got like borderline physically beaten up.
Oh,
but yeah.
Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
Don't do it again.
Yeah.
Don't try to convince people that you're dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about the letter you guys received from the young cast?
So it was when we arrived, actually the day of the read-through. Each of the cast members, like Soph, gave me a letter and a picture of her as Beverly in the first film. And the letter was something that she wrote to her older self. You know, when sometimes when we're in school and we write a letter to like, who you're going to be in 10 years or whatever. Yes. So it's the letter to who she hopes she's going to be. And that was incredible to get.
As her character or herself?
No, as Bev. So she wrote the letter as Bev.
Oh, wow.
And then I was Bev 27 years later reading it.
That's lovely.
And trying to figure out, like, I think they wrote the letters during the first film, didn't they?
Yeah,
At the end of the first film. Yeah. And trying to figure out, wow, what was her expectation of where Beverly was going to go? And where is Beverly now at the start of this film? That was interesting to me, for me to discover.
Yeah, Jeremy did the same. And it was quite unnerving because a lot of the preparation I'd done for the role in my own imagination was spot on with what he was saying as young Ben.
Okay.
And of course it had a lot to do with Beverly and the fear of being lonely in life.
Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.